guy knows how to start off the new year. Let's fly by. Let's get 2017 started. It's going to be a big year in aviation, and I am very glad you're with us. Welcome to FlyBy, powered by AOPA. My name's Paul Harrop. Third-class medical reform gets enacted on May 1st. We'll get to what that means to you in a moment. But let's start the year off right. At Austin Flies on Instagram did. Austin Thompson is a college student out in Arizona. He's a pilot and pretty good video editor, too. He sent us this clip of him and his friends flying around in a Cub and an Eagle. It looks like maybe a few other winged machines. What a great way to kick off the year that the Piper Cub turns 80. Now to my home state of Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, or hopefully under it if you're this next group. Here's some awesome drone aerials from the Tulsa Sky Hawks Soaring Glider Club. They operate a Schweizer 123 and 233 sailplane there in green country, as we call it. And this is a pretty cool perspective on how that tow plane launches. Did you know that you can solo a glider at just 14 years of age? My goodness, how awesome would that have been? So if your version of living on Tulsa time is a little more fast-paced than a sailplane will accommodate, there's a flying club in that area you should check out. The Destinations EFC Fly Club is based at R.L. Jones Riverside Airport there in Tulsa. They have a Piper Cub and several Cirrus aircraft, but what sets them apart is this ready room. It's like the ultimate hangout spot at an airport. This is video of them watching a football game together. They use that room as a hangout spot so that people stay engaged out at the airport even when they aren't flying. So we don't talk about many serious issues here on FlyBy. I hope that underscores how important this one is. Third-class medical reform has been a top advocacy issue of AOPA for decades, and this week the FAA published new rules for a program called Basic Med. The program goes into effect on May 1st. It provides an alternate path to compliance with medical certification. This new avenue is expected to bring thousands of pilots back into the cockpit. FlyBy's Callie Caller is here with a look at what it means.
In short, it means a lot of people who currently face expensive and unnecessary medical certification hurdles will be able to fly, plain and simple. Under the reforms, pilots who have held a valid medical certificate any time since July 15, 2006 may not need to take another FAA medical exam. That includes both regular and special issuance medicals. Here are the specifics. Pilots whose most recent medical certificate was revoked, suspended, withdrawn, or denied will need to obtain a new medical certificate before they can operate under the reforms. Pilots who have never held an FAA medical certificate, including student pilots, will need to go through the process one time only. Under the new rules, you'll have to visit a doctor every 4 years and take a free online aeromedical course every 2 years. Pilots will be responsible for showing they are in FAA compliance by keeping documentation in their logbooks. After that, you can fly aircraft with up to 6 seats, up to 6,000 pounds, day or night, VFR or IFR. You'll have to stay below 18,000 feet, you can't fly for hire, and you'll have to stay below 250 knots. All in all, this new rule is a great leap forward for pilots of all ages, and I'm excited to seeing more of you in the air.
Thank you, Callie Keller, and thanks to all the AOPA members who helped us get this done. In the near future, AOPA will be offering a free online medical course to let pilots comply with the Basic Med rules. The course is just one part of a range of AOPA's Fit to Fly resources for pilots and physicians created to help people take full advantage of the Basic Med rules. Fit to Fly resources also include an interactive tool that helps you determine if you qualify for Basic Med, as well as other FAQs and other important information for you and your doctor. To a fun note now, there's a newish competitive sport called the Drone Racing League. We've covered them here on FlyBy before. It's kind of like IndyCar, but for drones. And last year, they crowned their first champ. His name is Jet, and my goodness, that is a fitting name. These machines zip by at 80 miles per hour. Now, these aren't your standard quadcopters. They are purpose-built speed demons. They're about the size of a sandwich and controlled by remote pilots who get a live look from a forward-facing camera. They call it first-person video. You can learn more on the Drone Racing League's website. Finally this week, your contribution to the show. Okay, maybe not you exactly, but hey, it could be. Participation in our Caption Contest over on Instagram. On this photo from Timothy Gill, J. Nick Simon said, "Oh, the cat had a better landing than me." Oh well, every dog has its day, and if you want to have yours, Head to @FlyWithAOPA on Instagram for your chance at all that floppy-eared glory. Well, that's FlyBy, powered by AOPA. Give us a like and share. Leave us a comment. We'd be very grateful. My name's Paul Harrop, and we'll see you next time.